My name is Linda. My vision of Riverside is, one of the big things is a sidewalk on the side of the road where this office is, because it doesn't go all the way down the road. So if you go to events, you're walking on grass or walking in the road. I'd like to see the traffic circle better shaped or something, so that the backlog isn't all the way down to 105 at different times of the day. I'd like local stores. All my shopping is done in Riverhead. My doctor's in Riverhead. Everything is in Riverhead. There's nothing on this road to make it, accessible or easy for people to do things. You can't shop. You can buy gas, you can buy coffee, you can buy a paper. But if you want real food, you have to go to Riverhead. I'd like to see all of Flanders Road beautified. I'd like more trees, more green space, some things that would better serve the community as a whole, supermarket, some kind of a health spa or walk-in clinic, a mini office even for the town of Southampton, so that you don't have to go 30 miles to get any services done. I'm aware that they're talking about closing the state trooper barracks. I would like that to be manned and stayed open, because if you can't get the Southampton police, you can call the state troopers. The crime isn't as overt as it is now. You don't see the prostitutes on the street, but if you walk on the side roads or off the roads, you see evidence of the drugs and the crime that occurs in the area. I'd like that. I know it'll never go away, but I would like it to go away a little more than it is. I'd like to be able to walk down to the waterfront and cross over to the other side without the long walk from where I live to go all the way down Pecana Street and get to events that are on the other side. I'd like to see more events on this side of the river. I think that we need things not just for tourists, but for the people that actually live here. Maybe working something out with the local library, that they would send a bookmobile, for lack of a better term, to this side of the river. If there was a community center or something, that residents could take books out here and know, okay, the bookmobile will be back next week. We can take the books back and, put in requests for books that could be brought here. There's a real lack of service for anybody that lives in this area. We're a small community. We'll never get bigger if we don't have something to offer the people that live here. And I want to stay here. I plan on spending the rest of my life here. But I'd prefer to spend what income I have on this side of the river if I can, rather than have to go to County Road 58 to Walmart or Wallbounds or the drugstore. Every service, everything you can need is on the wrong side of the river, as far as I'm concerned. I'd like to see a shuttle bus that, when this area is developed, that maybe drive people to the events that are on the river, on the riverfront. I love trees. This is such a barren, dreary road. I would really love trees. Trees that, even if they shed their leaves, they're still here. And when they're green, they're taking the bad air out and putting in good air to breathe. They serve a purpose. Perennials that come back every year. I love flowers, and Flanders Road is barren. I am crossing my fingers that this really works, because I can't tell you how many times I've heard they're going to fix Riverside, and it hasn't happened, so I'm crossing my fingers and saying a prayer for this time for it to really work. And I can't help but thank Riverside Rediscovered and Sean and Sirius for all the effort that they're putting into this. I have every hope and prayer that they succeed.
With your help, we will.
I'm going to try. You can't get from the community unless you give to the community. You can't just be on the taking end. You have to be on the giving end, too.